Hello, everybody. This is John Doe MCOC here. It's been a minute since I've recorded a video for this channel, but I've been pretty busy, with the holidays and all that, family coming in, finals week and all that. But over the Cyber Weekend, I had a bit of a whale out, if it's not obvious, and I was lucky enough to pull a 6-star Namor, who is one of my favorite comic book characters, because he's an Avenger and X-Men, all that stuff, and that was pretty impressive to a young child such as myself. So when I pulled him, I was pretty shocked, and I have heard like a lot of rabble about him being an amazing champion, but like then he got nerfed. So I decided I'd test him out for myself and see how I liked him, and I do have a mutant tier 5 from Abyss, which really makes me want to R3 him just because his prestige is so good, and he's also a great character just to play. I think that's probably going to be what I'm going to do. I think he's going to be my first 6-star R3, and with that, hopefully, if I can get Act 6 done relatively soon, that'll be my Thronebreaker as well, and then I can start Act 7, which is apparently quite a bit easier than Act 6, is what I've been hearing, which should be exciting. So basically today I just want to give you all a run through about what makes him so great in my opinion, and how to get his max damage. There's a couple ways of playing him, like a fast way and then like a max damage way and kind of an in-between, so I'll show you all three of those in Realm of Legends against my favorite punching bag, Winter Soldier, and actually the next two punching bags after that, because that's how much damage he does. But briefly I wanted to go over kind of what makes him so cool. That hydrokinetic armor right there, that's awesome. That can pretty much make you immune to all thorns damage and actually deal it back. But I've not been lucky enough to pull him twice, and I got a Science Awakening gem from Abyss, so nothing we can awaken him with yet. But soon, hopefully, I'll get that. The medium attacks have a 60% chance to do an okay bleed, but that's not really the point. You don't want the bleed. So then you get the Outrage mechanic, which most of y'all know, but he gains Outrage over time. He gains Outrage when he's affected by Bleed or Incinerate, which not a lot of people know. But whenever a Bleed or Stun fails to apply due to an immunity, or when an opponent purifies the debuff, that's how you're going to be getting most of your Outrages, by those medium attacks and those Bleeds not proccing. And that was the nerf recently. That was what the nerf did, was made it to where it was easier to apply Bleeds, which is like the only time that's ever been a nerf is an increase in ability accuracy. He also you can't take him against robots and think that he's going to build up Outrage, because he doesn't hold them responsible for their lack of blood, which is a fun line for a class game mechanic. Here's Imperious Rex. That's like the little dashback thing. That's kind of how it goes into how you play him quickly, is if you just want like 15 and you just want to get a massive special 2 off, you can do that. Or if you get 30, which is what I usually like to do, you get pretty much full power and 240% additional special attack damage. Of course, special attacks can be used indefinitely, but they got the Drain on them, which is pretty cool. Can't gain any power from anything besides his abilities. And then goes to 0 Outrage once power is out. Heavy attacks give a bar of power and cost 15% Outrage, which is pretty cool. Regenerates 3% of his missing health. A lot of people like kind of diss this and say it's like stupid, they shouldn't even have it in the game and stuff like that. It was better when it was 6%. But this is still like the amount that you're throwing specials. This is still gonna heal you like a good amount, especially like if you're on kind of like lower health and stuff like that, and you're just trying to like, you're gonna be able to stay in there. It's not great, but it's helpful. Special attack 1, that's mostly for building Outrage. Special attack 2, that's your big damage special attack. And the special attack 3, that gives the, at my 6-star rank 2, rank 3 I can't imagine, probably 10,000, or at least 9,000, a 7,500 Fury, which is 300% of his attack. And you can get 3 of these at a time without like a lot of effort. So that's more than most variant bosses. Not like just variant minions, variant bosses. A lot of more than Act 6. It's an insane Fury, especially one that stacks. His synergies are pretty basic. The Moon Knight one's pretty cool. It gives you more power and some more attack depending on the moon phase. This is pretty unique. It's that the only one that requires the champions to be alive. friends and enemies with Magneto, which is super cool. And this is awesome. I noticed this when I pulled my 5-star Invisible Woman. He's got the romance with Invisible Woman, and you go down to Invisible Woman. Here, let's show y'all this. You go down to Invisible Woman, and she has got well, not exactly the same synergy, but she's got just friends with Namor, which I thought was hilarious. Almost as funny as the It's Complicated synergy between the Phoenix and Cyclops and Wolverine. But anyway, I digress. I just wanted to show y'all how easily this damage can ramp up, because it gets crazy at its max stages. So I'll take him up against my favorite punching bag, Winter Soldier, and I'll show y'all. So essentially with Namor, it takes you probably want to do, oh, I forgot to get off Nick Fury. No, that's not a big problem. It takes a little bit of skill to know his basic routine, but you're probably going to want to do at least one special one just to build up outrage. Seaton, oops, got kind of smacked there. Seaton says that you need 2, but that's just if you want to do it quicker. I want to do it more precisely. I like doing it to where I know what I'm getting. Like, I know that I'm going to get around a certain amount of outrage, and I don't have to worry about going over outrage and not getting the special 3 Fury. I messed up again, damn. Not on my game. He says I got power drain, so there goes that. But I'll probably still make it. I just don't like playing that way. I don't like playing not knowing that I'm not going to be able to get that Fury, because, you know, it is technically RNG based. You never know. Some days you might have horrible Namor outrage RNG, and some days you might every hit might generate an outrage. Okay, we're going to be right. Oh, this could be bad. Okay, so we want to do that very quickly. So 29 is on the edge for me. I don't like being at 29 outrage after generating the special 3, because, you know, the 3-second one, if you're not counting your seconds precisely, you could end up screwing it up and missing out on a second Fury, like I'm probably about to do right here. Yep. See if we can get him to beat me up to it. Nope. Alright, so I'm missing out on that second Fury. But this is a way of playing him, is you just do that. Bam, and then go for another one. And you'll get a good amount of damage here. So that's like half of his hit points taken down. And not a lot of effort. Man, I'm not on it with the parries today. But another way of playing him, and then I'll show you the max damage output in the Captain Marvel fight, because that's easier for me to manage. Another way of playing him is you get up to around 15 outrage stacks, and you pop it when you're close to a special 3 Fury, because then you can get the special 3 Fury and get the massive special 2, like I just showed you, without putting in a lot more effort than you need to. So here, get a little bit more outrage going. Get to that second bar of power. Oh, I missed. Okay. So, bam, special 3 Fury. I love this special animation too. It reminds me, if you ever played Injustice, it's exactly like Aquaman's Injustice final special. And then you're going to get one more Fury and finish. That's going to finish him. So even with the not max outrage and only one special 3 Fury, you saw like a 21,000k hit, and that's just like scratching the base of what Namor can do. Hopefully in this Captain Marvel matchup, I won't be such a scrub and mess up so many times, and I can show you all that 3 Fury max Imperious Rex damage. Oh, I forgot to kill Nick Fury again. Well, if I end up doing another one, I'll kill it, but it's not a big deal. If you're wondering, the reason why I want to kill off Nick Fury is he gives, when he's dead, he gives a bonus to, like a 10% bonus to every hero on top of his base 10%, so I get 20% extra damage. And interestingly enough, Namor is a hero, technically, even though he's always been more of kind of a villain. And I'm a huge Namor fan, so don't get me wrong, like, I love him, I love the character, but I mean, besides a little bit, like a couple good moments, he's a villain. I mean, in my opinion, he killed an Avenger. He constantly incites war with the surface world. He tried to turn everyone into Atlanteans, But, like, he'll do one good thing, and the comics are like, he's a hero now, and I always thought that was funny. Not my name. Oh, 29 stacks of outrage. Almost messed up again. Not my Namor. But yeah, he's not even, yeah. I think he's just, I don't think they did anything special with that either in his tags. He's just tagged as a hero. Okay, so when you mess up like I just did, you want to get it. Oh, I messed up again. You want to, we'll just burn out Imperious Rex and then start over because I'll have enough time. But you're going to, yeah. When you mess up like I did, you usually want to go for the second Fury. But even with, like, just, you know, non-special attack with that Fury, I'm critting for, like, 10,000 on mediums. And that's pretty crazy. Alright. So, yeah, with that regeneration, it's not doing a lot right now, because it's by a percent of missing health. So, like, every time I throw a special attack, you'll see that little regeneration in the left corner. But it's just off missing health. So it's not going to do pretty much anything when I'm above 50%. But once you get below that, it'll pretty much keep you topped up around 30% no matter how low you are, which is really nice, especially if you can't play Namor very well like I can't, because I mean, I just got him pretty recently, but I do love his gameplay. I really like it's awesome. Makes me feel like they did this character right. Like, he's not the best, but they made him fun. Okay, there we go. 28, so 28's what I'm used to. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it right. I think I won't even get a chance to show you. I'll do the Juggernaut matchup after this, but I don't even think I'm gonna get a chance to show y'all the insane special 2 Namor can do. See, perfect. That's what's supposed to happen. Is you're supposed to tank the medium or count down the 3 seconds, know when you're getting Imperious, and do the special 3 to get the double Fury. And the double Fury deals a lot, but not nearly as much as what I like to do, which is the triple Fury. Now, the triple Fury is when you're already getting to around like 25,000 attack, I think, which is ridiculous. I think, oh, hopefully this barely, I doubt it. Oh, she's barely alive, so we'll get to see the first hit. It was 20,000 off a non-crit, which, if you remember, was a little bit more than the crit we got earlier. Okay, so this is the last Namor matchup I'm going to do, because I'm sure you guys are tired of this video at this point, but I do just want to show you that even in tough matchups like Juggernaut, you can work around it. Juggernaut's definitely a bad matchup for him, because you want to have control, you want to be aggressive, you want to know your outrage stacks, you want to know your bleeds. You want to know what's going on and not have to be pushed around, which is, you know, Juggernaut. If you've ever faced him on Alliance War defense, that's all he is just pushing you around and taking stage control, which is what he's about to do. So yeah, see that unstoppable. But I've learned with Namor, you can still kind of manage it, because he can get this, at least this one can, because this one can get parried. And you can do a medium attack or 2. Oh, there we go again, getting hit. You can do a medium attack or 2 and still stay in it and still, like, count your outrage stacks. Even when he's unstoppable, see, like that. Get out the parry. Yeah, another thing, I've done this too many times, more times than I like to admit, is accidentally firing off outrage just by dashing back and blocking. Just like, because, you know, that's what you're just trying to block, like this, see, but don't be fooled. So when he gets unstoppable, you kind of just want to let him do his thing. Try to time your outrage around it, but if you can't, you can't. It's fine. And once you get to 28, remember, that's when you probably want to pop the Fury. I feel good about this. He's not going to be, because he doesn't generate any power while he's got the Fury buff on. So if I just wait out the 29 outrage and do this combo real quick. Oh, I'm so bad, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so bad. I counted my chickens before they hatch. But this, if I stop trying to go for cheeky stuff and just play it out, this should kill him. Because I can also, if he's still stunned, yeah, go for three Fury right there. And I won't be getting the double Imperious Rex damage, but I'll still be getting 25k base damage. So I think, if I'm doing my math right, it's like 60,000 base attack on special attacks for Namor. Oh, fuck. Fuck, Juggernaut. See, that's what I mean, but Juggernaut's not a great matchup. But I've got this 3K. So, I've got these Furies, which should take him down. This Juggernaut's not a good matchup, because I totally could, under any non-unstoppable, I could have gotten that, special 2 off, which would have sent him to cleaners. But, obviously, with the unstoppable, made it a little bit harder. But essentially, yeah, that's Namor. Ass kicking and all. I don't know a lot of people that can mess up as much as I did in that match with the regeneration and continue to dish out damage this easily. Because even when you mess up with Namor, like his damage isn't like Star-Lord or other characters like that. His damage isn't dependent on keeping your combo or anything like that. It's just completely skill-less special damage, which is part of the reason why he's kind of fell out of favor. It's just because there's no skill to it. So like any node where you'd have to be playing with any skill is just not great for Namor. There we go, he's down. But I mean, some of the takes you can see doing, like you can get 200k crit off Namor, off the special 2, which is crazy. And any character like that, I want to have as a 6-star and I want him ranked up. So he's definitely going to be my next R3. I'll probably do a video on it. And yeah, that's Namor, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. But thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.